Perrin. Yo-Ju Kim began the day in a three-way tie at the top. She birdied the first and then this at 3.
Well, she was rolling the ball really well all week long so far, and she's off to a similar kind of start again today.
Nelly Korda took 7 weeks off, and then on either side of it, playoff victory. She's trying to come from behind again today. This is at the 6th.
And it's just a short hole for these players, 379 yards, so that would have been a short arm for Nelly.
It's it to 16 under, and then one shot back, this at the 7th.
Well, she was disappointed on this 7th hole yesterday. Tee shot just ran through into the penalty area. Didn't have that problem today.
Nelly Korda for another birdie, this at the 9th.
And I think we've seen a lot of this from Nelly these past few weeks, haven't we?
Her second shot.
Yeah, Paige, this consistent rain is really starting to settle on those fairways a little bit. You can see that.
Nelly Korda to tie the lead at the 10th.
A little bit uphill, and you can see how much rain has been falling here in the desert. Look at the amount of water that's collected down there in the low area.
See the splash of the grass.
Really good shot.
And again, good control. This is Caroline Masson. There it is.
To the 9th.
And one of the leaders, Maya Stark, has the opportunity to take solo lead if she can make this. She knew pretty quickly that was not the contact she was looking for.
That's a little bit unusual for her, Kay. I think maybe the extra layers of clothes, maybe throwing her rhythm off.
It could be, and we'll see how she can maybe turn that around as the day progresses.
Oof. It's been a solid front 9 for her. A pair of birdies, only missed 2 greens, but up and down on both of those. You are correct, Grant. She does have wedge out.
Oh, this is a great story. Kira Naveed of Australia made the cut on the number, shot 65 before the winds really kicked up yesterday, and curls that one in. The first player of Pakistani descent to make it on the LPGA Tour. Lexi Thompson saved her par at the 10th. Second shot for Mi Hyung Lee.
She was very fortunate yesterday to play early before the rain really kicked in. Sorry, before the wind kicked in.
How about that?
That's impressive. And now she has her birdie. You feel like you can be a bit more aggressive with the chips too.
Now Siganda choosing instead to be aggressive with the putter.
Ooh, another good-looking putt.
It has not been a good year with the putter, but realized this week that the lie in the loft had gotten off drastically, had it recalibrated, and she's putting lights out. When the winds really picked up, it was her birthday, turned 31, shot 31 on her inward 9, and now here is the 2-time LPGA winner. Remember, Hannah Green birdied her last 6 holes on Friday to shoot 61. Might we see some kind of finishing kick like that? Maybe from Nelly Korda, her 3rd at the 12th.
Well, that's pretty significant considering the drop in temperature. Maya Stark now. And There we go. We saw one get to hole high.
Asking for it to fly. It did fly.
This is a good look at the 15th hole. Nasa Hataoka has a long birdie putt. It's only a handful of birdies on this hole yesterday. Yeah. Good. She's a little frustrated. Short par 4. Very gettable hole location. I think just left and just short of this will be great. Just like that. Very nice leave. A bit of a tug there.
Well, statistically, odds are in her favor. She's so good chipping from all sorts of distances off the green. Understands where she wants to land it and the spin really well.
Figure out the 12th here, her 4th. And this is just the second LPGA start for Pepperdine alum Hira Naveed. And a beauty.
Emily is not a short hitter. She's got 218 yards in for her second. That looked like a pretty good shot with a 3-wood in hand.
That's more than pretty good, Kay.
Oh, really solidly struck on a great line.
That's pretty awesome. When you consider the statistics on this hole, that less than 40% of the field have hit this green.
This is Maya Stark. Haven't seen really much ripping it back.
But Nelly Korda just moments ago at 16, her second.
Did I say that she's been good with her short irons today?
Oh, nearly perfect with that one. To within about 4 feet.
There's a massive leaderboard just left of the 18th green, and it's hard not to see it. And I have to think that when she was standing there waiting to play that little pitch,
especially with the volatility that can happen coming down the stretch. Okay, in position.
Well, it's been a bit of a mess of the 16th for Maya Stark. Had to pitch out after an errant tee shot, her third here.
Shot.
This feels like a 9 out of 10 up and down, right, for birdie? Nelly Korda is unstoppable. A Sunday 65 and a third straight LPGA Tour title is in her grasp. Oh, this is, watch this now. Just going to creep up, I think, onto that top tier.
it is. I mean, she's got a little upslope here, so she's going to have to judge the contact. But around this golf course, there's very little rough. There's not much to challenge the players with that regard.
Segonda's third.